No, I'm not that easy to impress. I'm an old
not
restaurant.
in the kitchen.
20 years in the restaurant business. I know pans. This thing is unbelievable. It's called the CeraPan, gang, and you're gonna get a 2-pack of these. These are 9.5 inch, what we call perfect grip fry pans. These offer a combination of not only superior ceramic nonstick, but also titanium construction, virtually indestructible. Each one comes with a lifetime warranty. Each one comes with a lid, everything that you need, and with the special grip, it's easy to maneuver the pans left or right when you're pouring, whatever. So if you're a senior out there and you have issues with holding up a fry pan, this is gonna make your life so easy. Each one lifetime warranty. Guess what the price is? $19.95 for both. Did you get 2 lids?
And the lids.
Oh my gosh, so Mark Gill, he's gonna take you on a little tour, but you know, the key to a great pan, first of all, you know, everybody has a little bit of what they look for.
Right.
The non-stick for me, like when you're cooking eggs and things like that, or any kind of protein with sticks and stuff, you watch some of these demonstrations and you'll buy them. I know last night, people went crazy.
They really did. And let's dive into why. First things first, that red you see is our silicone pan. Now it's PTFE and PFOA free. That's a big deal. That means no matter the temperature or how you cook with it, even with metal utensils, you don't have to worry about anything you don't want being breathed in or getting into your food, which is fantastic. Now, is that enough to give this a lifetime guarantee? No. So what we did is we reinforced this with titanium, you guys. There's actual titanium reinforced into that ceramic, and that means that we can confidently give you that limited lifetime warranty on this pan. Now, what's exciting about that is you've got a pan that you know is gonna be your go-to for years and years. And have a look here. Size-wise, we're talking a 9.5 inch pan. And this is gonna give you that sear that you want, that restaurant quality sear that's so important to what we do now. Because listen, we all see the cooking shows, we all see this, and we all wanna try and do that stuff. You gotta have the right tools. And when you've got a pan that's so non-stick, cleanup's virtually non-existent, and the size enough to, you know, feed 2 to 4 people in each one, and you're getting 2 of them, that's a big deal. But here's the thing, and here's what I want to share with everybody. Come on over here. If we were to end right there, you have a magnificent pan. All the features you could want, great performance, gonna last you for years. But here's what we did. If you've got somebody in the family, like mom or an aunt or uncle, somebody that used to cook a lot, and maybe now they've backed off a little bit because they've got a little pain in their wrist, carpal tunnel, maybe they've got a little forearm trouble, I want you to watch this, all right? This is your typical pan. We all have this, works great. The problem is right here. The problem is in the handle. Now I've got some liquid in here. This could be your hot liquid, a nice, you know, dish you're trying to move to the table. As soon as I pick this up, if that weight starts to shift, and guys, we've all been there.
Tippy.
If it shifts too much, that's when accidents can happen. So here's what we did. Now this is a Red Dot Award winner for design and innovation in cooking technology. Watch this. We've called it the perfect grip. Instead of all of the weight having to be shifted by your wrist, simply place your thumb on one of the little posts, left-handed or right-handed. Now, all of the weight of that pan, no matter what you put in it, is evenly distributed all the way up your arm. So listen, if you've got somebody that's taken themselves out of the kitchen because they've got those wrist problems and those forearm problems, get them back in there and get yourself invited on Sunday, boys.
It gives you the control and the balance. And you know, you watch chefs, and we've got all kinds of professional chefs here as well, and you watch how they can flip food and do all that stuff. That takes years and years of practice. This is very, very easy for you to control and manipulate the pan. So if you're tossing your food, if you're spinning your food, if you're bringing your food to the table, if you're straining and draining your food,
exactly. And let's talk about that. You're going to get a lid with each one of these pans. It's included. You can pay an extra $10 or $15 out there in the marketplace for lids, but we're going to give you this one. And on each side, you know, if you're left or right-handed, there's a little notch. Now it's indicated on the front by a little steam guy there. So all you're going to do is just let that be where you aim to drain the fats. And that's gonna allow it all to come out the one spot that you want it to, not all over the counter, not all over your hands, not all over anything. And let's get back to that 9.5 inch capacity, because to me, that's pretty cool. It's that one pot meal cooking that's become so important now to families with, you know, lots going on, lots on the go, lots of people running around. So when you can feed 3, 4, 5, 6 people all at one time, in a pan that you don't have to worry about cleaning up when it's all done. You know what, between yesterday and the day before, we showed this to Shannon and Michelle, and everybody is absolutely loving these. I can't wait for the reviews to come in on this pan.
Listen, they're $10 a pan, okay? $10, I mean, let me just tell you, I have fry pans that I spent $100 on, and they don't have a nonstick like this. So if you're looking for ease of cleaning, and by the way, You never have to even bother putting these things in the dishwasher because you can wipe them out.
You just wipe them out.
I mean, it's easy.
Let's do that, all right? So we've got our pork chops ready, and this is the magic of these pans. Now remember, I'm gonna use the handle the way it's meant to be used. This is a heavy dish. There's proteins, vegetables, there's liquid in there. I don't need to have that twisting up and down and going back and forth. All right, I want complete control when I either bring that to the table side or I serve it in front of my guests. And here's the real magic of what we're talking about. This is where the ceramic and the titanium really come into play.
Wow.
Like you said, it's just a wipe, right? And if that's too much trouble, then yeah, just throw it in the dishwasher. So while we're there, we got a hot pan, and then I'm gonna kind of move over.
Sticky cheese.
Just a little. Let's get a little bit of cheese in there, just like that. And we'll take this chance. Now, guys have been in the restaurant business for a long time. There's no butter, fats, or oils in this salmon. There was none. We put one skin side down, we put one skin side up. If you've ever put a cold piece of salmon in a pan with no butter or oil, wow, watch this, you guys.
Flesh side down.
This you gotta see. Have a look at the salmon here when I turn this over. That's the kind of results you want every time. That's skin side down.
Yeah.
It's practically skating around that pan. And look at that golden color.
It's beautiful.
While the asparagus starts to explode. I mean, this is just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful pan. Before I go to the oven, guy,
yeah, bud.
I just want to show one more time why this has won that award for design and innovation in the kitchen. I want you to think of your aunt. I want you to think of your mom. I want you to think of anybody in your family who's taken themselves out of the kitchen because of wrist, carpal tunnel, arthritis, anything like that. Listen, it takes a lot now to stand out in the world of pots and pans.
Yeah.
And when you've got a design innovation like this, you got to scream it from the mountaintops, man. I can't tip this over. It doesn't matter my strength anymore. Doesn't matter my skill level. This is solid. It's stable. It's exactly what I need.
Yeah, and honestly, when you hold it in your hand, you'll feel that difference. Like, because I mean, listen, you know, I'm a big guy. I can handle pans, but a lot of people, like my mom's in her 80s, this is heavy and it's very, very tippy. If you use a traditional pan with this, it's not going anywhere. All right, let me tell you again. 2 pans for $20, okay? And they have a lifetime warranty. Ceramic nonstick infused with titanium. That comfort grip, these silicone grips, I looked at Mark and I said, I don't even know how we're making money on these pans because I know how much it costs to build a pan.
Yes, sir. We sure do, don't we?
But oven safe, right, buddy?
This is oven safe to 350 degrees. Now, the ceramic and the titanium, of course, will get much higher than that. And you can take it out on the grill. You can do whatever you want with it. But we did take the time to use silicone in our grips and handles.
Which I love.
Exactly. So what you're going to do is you're going to keep the temperature of the oven at about 350 degrees. So it's perfect for baking and finishing off dishes. But here's what I want you to see. There's the magic.
Yeah.
Guys, it doesn't matter how good your pots and pans are. If they're hard to clean, you'll never touch them again.
Sugar is one of the worst things you can burn onto a pan.
The whole bit. So let me take my cloth, and that is the results we're talking about. So let's go a little bit of a speed round here. We got our monkey bread. Let's head on back. When you're pulling a dish out of the oven, guy, are you kidding me with this handle? This is such a saving grace when you're bringing things in and out of the oven, especially if you have a low oven and you've got to bend over to get it down. That little notch in the handle, and by the way, aren't these like packaged beautifully for a gift? I love it.
These are gorgeous. And I'm going to show you that in a sec, but look at this chicken parm, nothing is sticking there.
The melty, ooey, gooey, beautiful cheese. Now I could spoon them out one at a time, or I'll just do one of those. Let me grab my cloth, and here it is again. And then I have one more dish in the oven, and we're gonna check out what's on the stove. That's the kind of cleanup you dream about. That's the ceramic infused with titanium, you guys. And one more dish. If you're worried...
Keep going, Mark.
If you're worried about capacity, no problem. Listen, this one's gonna feed me. How about a 27-ounce cowboy T-bone? I seared it off in the pan because it's beautiful for that, and I finish it off in the oven at 350 degrees. Now that's
When you order, you're gonna get 2 separate gifts, okay? And this is how they come packaged, and I love it. All the explanation of how the titanium and ceramic and everything works inside is in here. Everyone, the lid is reversed, but it's inside there. These have our an aluminum construction, titanium built into the nonstick. Great conductors of heat, but this is the key right here, okay? This grip, you know, we would actually buy grips that were made of silicone to put as sleeves onto our metal pans. Now remember, in the oven, these are still gonna get warm, so still use a towel, but they will diffuse very, very quickly, and it won't stay, the handle won't stay hot as long as the pan will.
And look at that.
Wow.
That's salmon skin up ends. I don't even have to clean it. By the way, this is ceramic, so here's something good to know as well. Ceramic doesn't hold odors, so if you got some more cooking to do, go ahead and give this a wipe, and you're ready to go.
That's all you gotta do.
In a stainless steel or copper pan, you'd be sitting there going, wait a second, I gotta clean it, get the smells out. Now, we're gonna get to this cheese in a second. I wanna serve a couple of things, but I do want you to see this.
Yeah.
Look at that, you guys.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah, and that's the nice thing. So if you are looking for healthy cooking, ways to cook healthy without having to add any oil, I will tell you, you do not have to add any oil to anything you cook. You know, and if you're on a diet, the nice thing is you want to add a little olive oil or butter at the end, go ahead and do it, or use a trace amount because you don't need a lot. Look at the fajitas that you did in there.
9.5-inch pan. Perfect control because I've got that patented Red Dot award-winning handle. I am feeding a mountain of people with every one of these pans. So guys, that is just a quick wipe. And then we've got our beef stroganoff. That's just gonna be a quick wipe. And then I wanted to show you what I'm gonna do with this cheese, because what I do with this cheese is just so much fun, and I want you to try it. So this is another one right there. Have a look. And I'm actually, this is cool because this is one of those messes on another pan that'll burn on and you'll be fighting it forever. All I'm gonna do is give this one a quick wipe, and now watch what I do with the cheese in that pan. So we're gonna remind everybody right now as we're doing this isn't one pan and the pan is for a lid.
He actually burned the cheese inside there. It's not even burned, it's perfectly cooked actually.
There we go.
And look what, now fancy restaurant guy right there.
Let's go ahead and do
Put it on a plate.
These, just like that. We've got to get ourselves a little bit of. And remember, guys, this gives you the freedom to do some fun stuff, you know, without having to worry about the big cleanup. That is about as fun a dish as you're going to make in front of your company as you'll ever run across. Cut that open, ooey gooey cheesy, and everything wipes out.
$3.33 on FlexPay. Free shipping and handling, because we're continuing our free shipping and handling through this big Black Friday weekend. And we are extremely busy. Let me give you some advice. For this pan with a lifetime warranty, go to hsn.com. If you can shop the app on your phone, if you have one of those fancy remote controls that you can order there, I would do it. Everybody that orders one gets 2 pans and 2 lids, and you'll have them forever. If you have any issues whatsoever, they'll replace them for you free of charge. It's a really, really great deal. One of our great, and you know how much I respect good cookware.
Tell you what.
I can't wait to get it because the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do an omelet with no butter.
That's it.
I'm gonna watch those eggs just come right out. Mark, great job.